It was really great to be with everyone again and to be able to connect with everyone. My teammate Gwyn, who works remotely from Australia, traveled at the same time so we could be there together. The team has been pretty stressed recently, and so we felt that the most important thing we could do was to have individual meetings with each person and be a listening ear. And it seemed really beneficial. It was helpful for us to understand the whole situation better, to hear how each person is doing, and helpful for them to have a chance to connect and share. And we led some devotional times based on Henry Nouwen's book, Life of the Beloved, how we each are God's beloved child. This seemed to be really appreciated, and we heard lots of comments, people still thinking about it in the coming days. We spent a lot of time with the translators discussing important biblical keywords that we need to be consistent about in our translation. Words like obey, spiritual gift, jealous, forgiven, bitterness, joy, the law with its various meanings, and many more. And we actually got through the whole list. I think that's the first time ever we've gotten through the whole list of words we wanted to discuss. And we managed to squeeze in a great day at the beach. Jos is our most prolific, dedicated, and hardworking translator. The others are also great, but she's incredible. And perhaps correspondingly, she seems to also get the most challenges in her personal life. She's been drafting 1st and 2nd Peter now, and on the day she drafted 1st Peter 4, as she was driving home, one verse kept going through her head over and over. Cheerfully share your home with those who need a meal or a place to stay. And Jos thought, of all the verses I translated today, why does this one keep going through my head? Well, when she arrived home, on her doorstep was her niece-in-law, Heidi, with her 4 kids. Heidi's been helping Jos with several checks recently and has been really growing in her faith. Heidi's husband and father-in-law are abusive, and she came to Jos for safe haven. Jos shared that she's a person who finds it difficult to have extra people in her house, but she also felt it was clear that God was asking her to take Heidi in, so she did. Jos was also actually really afraid of retaliation from her family. Family loyalty is a huge deal in Papua, so to take the side of an in-law is almost unheard of. And Jos knew her father and other relatives would be really angry at her for taking Heidi in. Her oldest daughter even came to her and said, "Mom, what are we going to do? There's church tonight, and Grandpa is going to be really angry at us for taking Heidi in." Jos said, "Let's pray and ask God to change his heart, then we'll go to church." So they went, and after the service, they sat in their places a little longer because they were still afraid to go out and face all the relatives. They prayed again, then went out, and her father just said, "That's nice you took Heidi in," and no one else said anything. Such an answer to prayer. I feel so privileged to know and work with Jos and my other colleagues. She does her translation tasks so diligently, but she's also living out her faith in real and sacrificial ways. Thanks so much for partnering with us in our ministry of Bible translation.